welcome to today's video. So today is another Christmas in July video, and we are headed out on a road trip to pick up Christmas items.
In Illinois.
Shocker. We are picking up, how many? What are we picking up?
5 pieces.
5 pieces.
A Santa.
Santa.
A penguin.
Penguin.
Winnie the Pooh.
Pooh Bear.
And 2 toy soldiers.
2 toy soldiers. Okay. So, today is Friday, and we are driving from home to Columbia, Missouri, where we have
the Tigers.
And we are going to stay overnight.
But not the Tigers.
Not the Tigers, the Tigers. Oh well. And so we left as soon as I got home from school, because we're actually filming this in May. When I got home from school, and we are between Hillsboro and Emporia.
Yes.
And
I'd say we just came past Elmdale. So.
Just past Elmdale, turned on to 50. So we are headed on the road. So we are going to stop at Emporia to get some dinner at McDonald's.
It's bad that these back roads are better than Oklahoma highways.
So we will see you in Emporia. Hey everyone.
Hello.
So it is a bit later. We stopped in Emporia and got dinner. We went to McDonald's. We were able to go in and order, and we just kind of waited in there. We were able to use the bathroom, which is good. And then we ate dinner going down the road. We had chicken nuggets and french fries. No sauce.
We're 5.
Yeah, we're 5. And I will definitely say, if you eat somewhere pretty consistently, or you're going to go to a restaurant like fast food, definitely make sure to download their app, because we were able to get 2 large fries, and one of them we were able to get for $1 because there was a deal on the McDonald's app. So definitely make sure to utilize your fast food apps. They will save you money. So after that, I was Friday night, so it was Castle Chat, and it was on Perfectly Cat's channel with Indy Annie Jones, and it was a lot of fun. And you have to go back and watch the replay. I will link that video, that live stream, in the chat. You have to go check out her Maleficent outfit. She made her horns out of paper towel rolls, and they look, and duct tape. They look absolutely phenomenal. So I will link that in the description below. It was on Perfectly Cat's channel, and I was here live streaming in front of the car, so it was fun. It's about 8:15. We are about an hour and a half away from our hotel. It says we're supposed to be there about 9:40, so we're making pretty decent time. We'll probably say goodnight from the room for tonight, and then we'll pick up in the morning, so we will see you at the hotel. So we have made it to our hotel, and hotel tour is going to be the next video.
Guess what? My pajamas are at home.
Yep. I was told to pack for me.
I was focused on getting the car washed and vacuumed and all kinds of stuff with the car, and not. I'm lucky I put on clean clothes.
Apparently clothes were not his priority.
No, I wanted to be able to take care of the car.
So it is about 10:30. We got here about
40 minutes ago.
About 40 minutes ago. We got checked in. This is actually our second room.
The first room was...
It was
a
weird.
smoke room or something?
Yeah, someone had to have smoked in there, so the window was open.
They were trying to vent it out.
They were trying to vent it out. It wasn't working. There was things missing from the room, like the coffee pot was missing.
I think it was a room that probably shouldn't have been checked out, and they thought he didn't know that.
Yeah, it's one that
there may have been a communication failure.
Yeah, so I just went, and it smelled funny, like really weird. And so
It could be whatever stuff they use after someone has smoked in our room.
It could be.
Because it wouldn't be a smell we're used to.
Yeah.
Or that you're used to.
Yeah. And
I
Sam
wouldn't know
can't
what that smell is anyway.
So,
yeah, don't ask me if I can smell or not. It doesn't matter. I haven't been.
So I went down to the front desk and simply said, "Hey, the room smells funny." Oh, and one of the sockets was hanging half out of the wall.
Yeah.
It was.
I think it was one that needed some help.
Yeah, it's one I think
there was just a communication error.
Yeah, I don't think it was supposed to be like given out.
This room's a lot better.
Yeah, this room is really nice. It's a smaller room.
Yeah, but I mean, for a one night, considering we weren't really using it for anything but to sleep overnight and get back on the road.
Right. It's not like we're at Disney or something where we need space for a week. So you can tell we are both very tired. I slept in the car.
I didn't.
Good, you're driving. So that's.
I don't mean that.
Okay.
That's called army training. You sleep with your eyes open.
Great. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. We will see you tomorrow. There is a breakfast, but it's
grab and go type
It's
thing.
grab and go. He said it's fruit and a granola bar and a pre.
And there's coffee and apple juice and orange juice and stuff. So
yeah, so it'll be enough to get us to where we're going. So we will see you in the morning. Good night.
Good morning.
Welcome to the next day.
It's day two.
So, not gonna lie, we started out the morning kind of grumpy.
We needed coffee. It's the thing that's called the sustenance of life.
Right. So the Ramada had grab and go breakfasts.
I'm not sure what was in it.
I'm not sure what was in it. We never opened it. It's sitting in the back of the car. It was like granola bars, prepackaged pastries, that kind of thing. And they did have coffee, but it was like
little cups.
Little itty bitty cups, like Dixie bathroom cups for coffee. Like if you're showing me to an espresso machine, sure.
I'll need like 8 of them.
Right. So
I don't make an Americano.
Right? So we were actually pretty grumpy. So then we walked out of the hotel and
we saw Bob Evans.
We saw Bob Evans, and
we're like, "Hey, Bob Evans."
We stopped at a Bob Evans in Gainesville, Florida, on our first trip to Disney, and it was great food. They have unlimited hot chocolate.
And it's like,
hello,
go to that one. It's awesome.
It's awesome. Good food.
If you're driving through, you got to stop at that one.
Right, and let me tell you, we are planning to. So.
You're not going that route.
Oh, then we were not. So we get over there, and they're like, "We don't open for another 30 minutes."
I'm like, at that point, I can be 30 minutes down the road.
Right, exactly. So we went on, we just kind of drove on, and we were kind of grumpy, and so, but we found Denny's. Right, we found a Denny's, right off I-70.
Magic Kingdom City.
It's called Kingdom City, and the food was really good. I had the Build Your Own Grand Slam, and you had the Lumberjack.
I had the Lumberjack.
And we both had coffee, and if you have not had Denny's coffee, it is...
You're missing out.
It's phenomenal. I believe this morning it has magical powers.
Well, Denny's coffee to me always ranks over Pike's Place, so...
Ooh.
Even in Pike's Place.
I mean, that's high praise. So, it's been a good morning. So, now we are on our way to Cisny, Illinois to pick up the Blowmolds. So, there's a story about that.
Yeah.
There
once was a story about a man named Jed. Wait, that's not the story.
No. So, hold on.
Right,
So, Sam has joined a lot of Christmas buy-sell trade groups. I know, right? And a guy had a shop with his grandmother where he bought Blowmolds, and you've seen Blowmolds, you know our in the previous video.
And so you saw the nativity set.
Right. So
this is not another nativity set.
No.
Otherwise it'd be 2 trips over here, and I don't want to do that.
No. So Sam bought a penguin, a Santa, and 2 toy soldiers. And later on bought a Winnie the Pooh. So
he just
Yeah, he wanted $200 per Tigger. Okay. So, the original agreement, because he owns this shop in Cisny, was that he would
come in
June and pick them up. Well, his grandmother passed away in April.
And he just wants away from it all, which I get that, you know.
Because he did it with his grandma. But he sent everybody a message and said, you have to have your stuff by the end of May.
Like, okay.
Okay. So, we finagled some things around. And we are picking them up in May instead of June, which is fine. It just wasn't exactly what our plans were.
And say it didn't really affect anything at all.
No, it just kind of wasn't what our plans were this weekend, but that's okay.
I didn't really have a plan for this weekend.
Right. So
if I hadn't been coming over here, I probably would have went to work. That's how much there was this weekend.
So we should be in by a little before 11. It is currently 7:45. So we will see you later on down the road. This is actually kind of cool, guys. We did not realize it, but we are in Amish country, and right ahead of us, which I'm going to be polite and not video them, there is a gentleman with using a horse and buggy, and so that was actually really cool. Sam's like, "Oh, we're in the Amish country? Did you see the sign?" And I said, "No, what sign?" And
the one with the horse and buggy on it.
The one with the horse and buggy. Oh, he goes, "Yeah," kind of like, "Oh, the one ahead of us." So that was actually really cool to see. We are about 15 minutes away from the location.
Destination.
And the guy's waiting on us, so...
Destination part 1.
Destination part 1. But
part 2 is a surprise.
Part 2 you'll have already seen by the time you see this.
Oh.
So...
Well, then part 2 is not a surprise.
Right? So...
I only thought it was.
Orchardville, yeah, we are in Amish country. Amish bulk goods. Yep. So, alrighty, we will see you later. So, as you can see, we have our Blowmolds in the back. We actually ended up buying
two more.
And it was a Mickey and Minnie, but
they're the mini set.
They're the mini set, but they are from they're caroling.
Christmas Carol.
The Christmas Carol. They're caroling. The gentleman uses Macari to price stuff, which is fine.
I mean, that makes sense.
And on Macari, they had sold for $90, and he offered us $75 since we were right there. And we had actually paid rent for the full month of May. And so I said, how about if you'll credit that towards it, I'll give you the additional $50 in cash right now. And he went, all right, cash is king. So
winner take all.
That's right.
I mean
so we ended up with the Mickey and Minnie extra. The toy soldiers aren't as big as we thought they were.
Nothing's quite as big as we thought they were, thankfully.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Santa's about the right size.
Mm-hmm.
The penguin's about what I expected.
The soldiers are small.
The soldiers are a little smaller than I expected, but that's fine. I'll get them.
We'll revamp it.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. So, we will show you pictures of everything when we get home. The Mickey and Minnie do need a little bit of touch-up.
They need a little touch-up, which I have an airbrush system.
So, and Pooh Bear needs a little bit of a touch-up. Pooh Bear was a little bigger than I thought. The Mickey and Minnie the Pooh Bear is what I thought the size-wise what the Mickey and Minnie are. And they did have a Taz, and they did have a Tigger, but he still wanted $500 for Taz and
a couple $100 for Tigger.
So
just a little more than what we wanted.
Those did not come to our home. So that's going to end this video. We will, at the end of the video, we will do a photo montage of all of the pieces when we get home. So thanks so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Bye!